Hello summoners, welcome back to the channel, and today we will be talking about Psylocke, who in my opinion is one of the most underrated characters in Marvel Contest of Champions and arguably the strongest power control champion in the entire game. And if you look at Old Man's Logan power meter from here on out, we're just 20 seconds in and we basically power logged him for the entire fight. He's gaining 0 power and he will not gain any power till he dies, which after looking at that, you may ask that if she is that good when it comes to power control, then why did I say she is arguably the strongest power control champion in the game? It is because there are a lot of scenarios where someone like Magic, Doctor Doom, even OG Vision could be potentially better, and I will talk about those scenarios. So first of all, just before making this video, I ended up taking her first to Act 7 where the node was kinetic transference. Now the way this works, not giving the opponent any power, it is when the opponent has 0 power and Psylocke has at least 1 side charge. When that happens, like for example right now we have 2 side charges, so at this point we're good. We're gonna bait the SP1. We want to make sure that he does not have that much power because the SP1 will drain it. We want to make sure the power drain takes him to 0 power, and after that you can see the purple icon, and this means they are pretty much done for the entire fight. But there are some nodes like kinetic transference that can bypass this because they won't gain power while you're striking them. They won't gain power, that way, but at the same time, if they hit you, if they have power gain, if they hit your block normally, it will be fine. But against kinetic transference, that means they'll gain power, which means they will no longer have 0 power, which means you can still have power control with your SP2 and that gains a lot of power as well. She still also probably, like all the champions that I mentioned, especially Magic and OG Vision, she probably has better damage output than them, especially if you have her as a Horseman of Apocalypse. Each side charge gives her like more critical rating and stuff, and that is why you will see like I have made a video of using her in longer fights like Labyrinth, where you get a lot of side charges and stuff. And overall, she just, even the basic hits, they're not that bad. The special attacks are pretty decent, and when you do the heavy attack, you can get some pretty massive red numbers. So overall, the damage output is definitely nice. Now, the scenarios where I would use Doctor Doom over any other power control champion, and we're not talking about any other abilities, we're just strictly talking about power control in this particular video, is when I want to control the opponent's power but I'm not afraid of the SP1 and SP2. Basically, if I just want to ensure that they never reach the SP3, they have some power gain or something, I will use Dr. Doom, because the SP1, it just steals power. It's really good. Even if you get the opponent, sometimes with Dr. Doom, a lot of times in fact, the goal is to get the opponent to 3 bars of power, so you can go in your medium, light, medium, SP1, SP2 or another SP3, that kind of rotation. So yeah, with Doctor Doom, if you don't care about them reaching SP1 or SP2, then you are pretty much good to go. But sometimes, you want to use power control champions because the opponent have a tough special attack. Maybe you don't want them to use the SP2 or something. Then I would probably use Magic over someone like Psylocke, or maybe even Psylocke if they don't have natural power gain, or if the node doesn't interfere with that. And then OG Vision, I think, if you want to get power control from the first second of the fight, if you have him at a high sig, you will pretty much start with 1.5 bars of power. You can immediately throw that special attack and gain the power control from pretty much the first seconds of the fight. So that's where I would use him. But that's pretty much gonna do it for this one. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Like this video, share with the line, stay safe, have a good one, and bye bye.